So when me and my brother were younger, we used to get volunteered a lot for things that we didn't want to do. My mom would volunteer our services a lot. So one day she was around her childhood friend, and I heard her say, we weren't listening to them for real, but all of a sudden we heard my mama say, yeah, the kids can help you. Me and my brother both looked and we was like, well, what? And she was like, help her clean her house out. So we like, oh, okay. Like when she said clean her house, we thinking maybe she just needed help, like getting behind the furniture, like deep cleaning, moving things around heavy, heavy things that she can't really do because she's older. Wasn't old like that, but at that time, I think my mom was like in her early or late 40s. She was in her late 40s, but so older, but not old. So we're like, okay, she probably just can't do it herself. So my mom, she dropped us off with masks, gloves, everything we needed. We're going to this woman's house. My mom grew up with this woman. We went to this woman's house. And as soon as we got in there, we could barely get past the door because that's how much stuff was in that house. Okay. It was like a hoarding house. Not as bad as those, but definitely bad. So we started moving things immediately. Started throwing things right on in that dumpster that woman had rented. And we started just tossing. Now, my brother is really nonchalant. He doesn't let things bother him the way I let things bother me. So he was like, I'm feeling sick. I said, yeah, me too. I said, I don't feel good. And so then he's just like, he said, let's finish up and then we'll go down the street and go to that McDonald's. So we finished up a little bit. Went down the street to the McDonald's for a break. Once we were done, we came back to this woman's house. And when we got back in there, my brother was just like, he's like, Jay, look. We both look over. It's a woman. Very pretty lady, but angry. And so when we saw that, we was just like, oh, okay. But the spirit wasn't the only thing that was angry. The woman, whose house we were cleaning, all of a sudden she was being nasty towards us. And we were just like, okay, she wasn't acting like that before. Like she was acting like a true jerk. Okay. Real big jerk. So my brother was just like, he said, well, just ignore her. He said, let's just finish this stuff out so we can call mama to come get us. We go down the basement because she told us she had a lot of stuff down there too. She wanted to, to throw in the dumpster. So we go down the basement. As soon as we go down there, we see this real dark entity, but it's like moving about real fast. Don't want to stop. So we just grabbed the stuff and we're going up the stairs, but it grabbed my ankle. And I was like, I said, he got my ankle. My brother was like, okay, nah,